So a little bit of a backstory about my hair. So I started dyeing my hair when I was, I want to say 16. My natural hair color is about what it is right now, but this is dyed, of course. I've bleached my hair, I've had black hair, I've had variations of brown hair. I've had a lot, okay? I've had highlights, I've been pretty much blonde, just everything. So before I even started dyeing my hair, I got these really intense layered cuts into my hair because I was into that scene vibe, you know, with the swoopy hair, blah blah blah. I'll insert a picture if you guys want to see. So yeah, that was a time in my life where I just didn't know, you guys. I thought I knew, but I just didn't know. I regret it. We don't need to talk about it. Let's move on. So those layers were just super short in my hair. So because of that, my hair was just always super thin. And I just grew to hate it pretty much. So it took a while for me to actually want to do something about it. Up until 2 years ago, I decided to go balayage. So that's just basically when the color is supposed to blend from your roots and goes lighter, whatever. And the place that I went to really just messed up my hair. They really damaged it actually, and then when they gave me a trim, they literally cut, my hair literally got cut to here, you guys. And I'll insert a picture of that right now. So after that, I was just super insecure. Like, my hair is my security blanket. It is my everything. So I was just super insecure after that, and I actually bought extensions to match my hair so I could wear extensions. But I was getting tired of the extensions, and I just really wanted to actually have long natural hair. So I wouldn't have to wear extensions. I could just wake up in the morning, feel good about everything, and just move on with my day. So I started doing some research, and I actually know a hairdresser. So she gave me some tips also, because I saw her one time and her hair was down to her ass. And I was like, whoa, how did you do that? How did you get your hair there? Last time I saw you, it was pretty short. And what she told me is what I'm gonna tell you guys right now. So what I did was every 4 to 6 weeks, I would say, I actually started to trim my hair. Because that is what she told me that she did. She said she trimmed her hair every 4 to 6 weeks, and she actually did it herself. So I was like, you know what? I can trim my hair myself. Why not? So I went to Sally's Beauty Supply and I got these hair cutting scissors, and they're pretty sharp. They cut hair really on a straight line. It's not choppy or anything. They do a really good job. So to do that, what I did was I put my hair to the front, and I basically just started to section my hair. And since my hair was layered at the time, I didn't want any layers. And because I just wanted straight long hair, that was my goal. So what I did was I would avoid cutting the shortest layers, and I would just be cutting from the bottom. And what I would do is I would just take it like this, pretty much, make sure it's just brushed out, and I would literally cut just the tips pretty much. I would say right here. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's maybe a third of an inch. It is the smallest amount ever. You wouldn't even notice it after you're done cutting it. That's how little the difference is. So I would basically just do that every, like I said, 4 to 6 weeks. And if you're scared of doing that, and if you have money or whatever, go to a hair salon and get your hair trimmed. But I just did not want to spend $100 to get my hair trimmed every 4 to 6 weeks. So I just did it myself. I'm more of a do-it-yourselfer type person. I dye my hair myself most of the time. I give myself a spray tan most of the time. I don't know. I just like to dye my hair, or I just like to do stuff myself. So that helped so incredibly much. I can't even explain. That was the first, I would say, the #1 thing. If you're gonna do one thing from this video, do that. And that is what's gonna get you your dream long hair. You're gonna think that your hair doesn't grow. It really does, but you have to trim your hair. Because if you're not trimming your hair, what happens is the split ends, they just keep getting split until they break off. That is why, some people think it doesn't make any sense. Your hair grows from your head, not your root, not your ends. But no, you have to trim your ends because, like I said, if it's a split end, it's gonna keep splitting until it snaps off. And that's how when you're gonna be left with brittle, hair and just stringy hair, and it's just not gonna be cute. So the next big thing that I did was I did hair masks. So this is just coconut oil. So I would use a combination of coconut oil, eggs, and olive oil, and banana. Like, you can look up so many different hair masks on the internet, and honestly they're all amazing. And basically what I used this all for was for damage, because I had really damaged hair, and like I said, if you have split ends and if you have really damaged hair, it's just going to keep splitting and breaking off. So I had to really focus on trimming my hair and getting rid of the damage, or at least helping the damage / preventing the damage. So that was just a huge thing, and that is what I did maybe like once every week or so, twice a week. And yeah, that really did help keep my hair nice and smooth. So after all that, for about 6 to 8 months, the whole crisis pretty much happened in November, and then by August of the next year, so about 6 to 8 months, my hair was literally, like, I got it trimmed recently. Well, no, I got it trimmed like 2 months ago. But anyways, before that, my hair was, I don't know if you can see how my hair is right now, but that's how my hair is, and it was about that much longer, I would say. So whatever, like, I got to a point where I kind of was just like over it again. Like I said, I changed my mind so much, you guys. I like new and fresh things. It excites me, whatever. So yeah, so that is basically how I got my hair to just one solid length, pretty much. The thickness, it was so much more fuller. And so I'll insert a picture of how it looked once it was like August. So here's a picture. So as you can see, my hair is just like super long compared to how it was. I think my hair was at least like 24 inches in length, and that's going from like 15 inches. So it grew insanely amount. And I've never had that type of growth before in my life, because I've always wanted super long hair and I could never achieve it. And with the combination of these two things, it literally changed my hair game. Like, I always got compliments from people saying, wow, your hair is like so long, it's nice, like, how did you do that, how did you grow it? And these are why, and these are how I did it. And when I tell people like, oh, I trimmed my hair myself, they like get a little scared. They're like, why would you like touch your hair yourself? You're gonna fuck your hair up, or you're gonna mess your hair up. No, it's just a little bit of a trim, it doesn't make a difference, whatever. Additional thing that I really do think that actually helped my hair in general was almost a year now I've been taking iron pills, just because like I have an iron deficiency. But I really truly think that the iron pills have helped my hair, just the quality of how it is now. It's just very, like, I've done so much shit to my hair, especially this past few months. I bleached it like twice pretty much, and it's like shiny, it feels really good still. Yeah, but mind you, I got 2 trims or cuts between that time too. But in general, like, someone's hair should be fried after doing that, the amount of stuff that I've done to their hair. But it's just not, because I literally take care of it. Also, another few tips, I like rarely dry my hair. I rarely put heat on my hair. I just try to keep it as natural as possible. If I want to straighten my hair, I'll do it maybe once, and that'll stay for like a few days. But my hair is naturally straight, so I don't really have to. But I just, sometimes the frizz is there, and the frizz isn't cute. So that's what I do sometimes. For shampoo, I really do not use anything too special. All I use is like variations of different L'Oreal shampoos. So I was using the Color Radiant, I think it's called, for a while. It's like the red bottle, the color protection. And also what I do in the shower, I'm just like throwing out tips. This YouTube video is just very messy. Sorry you guys, but these are all the tips, and they are gonna really help you. But what I would do is, with my conditioner, it would just be like the normal, like L'Oreal conditioner. I would just put like that much in my hand, and then I would slather it from here down, put it up in a clip, in like a little bun, like with a clip in the shower. And by the time I'm done like washing my body, just like, you know, shaving, all that type of stuff, then I would wash it out, and that is what would make my hair super soft as well. So yeah, nothing special for shampoo. They really always tell you like, oh, you need to buy salon quality shampoo, this and that. And it's like, yeah, if you have the money to do that, do it. But like, if you are on a budget, I'm telling you, L'Oreal is the best like shampoo and conditioner to use. I would stay away from Pantene just because personally I had like a reaction with Pantene, but I'm not going to talk about that now, maybe in another video. But anyways, so yeah, I hope all these tips will help you guys. I hope you can see that they truly do work from the before and after of my picture. I'll insert that again right here, side by side. You can just see that these tips really do work. And yeah, so I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye! So yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!